Bahasa Melayu lah.
English.
English.
Tu Min dah start record tu. Tak apalah, tunggu dia masuk.
Okay.
Sekejap. Alicia. Okay. Nasib baiklah dia okey, Fi. Dah seminit dah tu cari.
Semalam lah ni cari. Min cari.
Cari lepas tu Min cari dari website kan. Lepas tu ada nombor phone, Min terus PM. Lepas tu dia cakap, I'm glad to help.
Nasib baik dia okey lah. Soalan tu kita buat macam kemarin je lah. Tanya lepas Mi, lepas Fi, Min.
Nak buat gila-gila lah.
Kita tak tahu 2 ke.
Boleh juga 2 kan, macam takut pening kan, macam tiba-tiba gini.
2 tahun.
Hi, morning.
Hi, morning.
Hello. I'm sorry, my camera, I think, wait, I tried to open my camera.
Okay, take your time.
Okay. Take your time.
Can.
Yeah.
Oh, can already.
Hi.
Hi, morning.
Hi.
Morning, Alicia. I'm Yasmin.
My name is RAFIDAH.
Okay, Yasmin and Fida.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, can.
How are you?
Okay. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm Alicia here, and then I received your request to do the interview regarding on your UUM assignment, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so both of you are student?
Yeah.
Yes. We are students.
I see. From which faculty?
We are from the event management faculty.
I see, event management. Okay, both of you same course, like
Yes.
coursemate. Okay.
I know.
Yes.
We're just classmates.
Yes, we taking the same minor.
I see. Okay, understand.
Yeah.
So your assignment is wanted to interview for event company, right?
Yes.
The case study.
Yes.
Okay. Can.
I
Your
know.
last year, third year already?
Yes, we are.
You are third year.
I see.
But
So
not
after this
last
will be
year yet.
graduated. Oh, okay.
We still have 2 semesters.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
1
So
year
after
more.
1 year more, then you will be graduated. And then are you planning to continue in event line or exploring other line as well?
I don't know,
Maybe
but
I
will try to do event, right? Maybe.
Yeah, because this is just our minor subject, our minor program, because my major program is in marketing department.
Okay, I understand.
I'll take event as my minor program.
How about Fida?
My major is tourism management. I take the event management as my minor.
I see. Okay, understand. Yeah, last time I was in tourism and hospitality industry. I mean, during my degree time. So after that, I also have chance to create my own event during the study. So that's why that's where I find my passion in.
Oh yeah.
Event. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Because I have interest in event also.
That's great. Okay, shall we?
Shall we
yeah.
start?
Alright. Okay, I'll start. Okay. So we are continuing. We are starting at the background and your career. And for you, how did you get started in the event management? Can you give us a simple introduction?
Can. basically, I was started during my internship. So, this is actually my first company. I've been in this industry for 10 years with the same company. So, I think it's kind of like previously during my internship I was went to Pahang, Kuantan, because I'm originally from Pahang. And then, yes. And then after that, after like 2 to 3 days, Kampang is not really suitable for us because of the environment. So, me and my classmates went back, and then after that, we changed to the event. So, this company about creative events is giving the fastest response to us. So, on the day we back from I back from Kampang, and then I straight away interview, and then the next day I start internship in a new company. Not a good day. So after the internship, go back 1 year study, like just sitting my years, and then after that, I continued back to work at the same company until today.
Oh, yeah. So you are in this company 10 years.
Yes, correct.
Oh.
Starting from my after fresh grade.
After fresh grade, you just continue to this company lah.
Yes, correct.
That's nice.
I see.
So, what educational and professional background prepare for this career, for this event management company?
Basically, my previous study was, like I said earlier, is tourism and hospitality, with a degree. But why I choose event instead of other hospitality industry? That is because after I get in touch for the event line during my internship, I realized that events is not something tied up with one thing. It could be many things, many possibility. I believe you girls choose marketing and also tourism is also you don't really like the things all the same every time. And then definitely event won't be repeating for the workflow, for the client, for the things you're going to prepare. The nature is same, but the work way is different. So that's how you always feel like very fresh, but yet then you need the passion because it need to keep encounter the changes. So without the passion, you wouldn't go far.
Okay. Sure. Because based on our study also that the needs for this course, we need to be creative, patient, because the client needs one usually can be out of our box. They can imagine so high. So their preferences are so high from their demand, like they want this and the designer also can be different from we can imagine.
Right. So we have a lot of clients have very good imagination on. So the job we need to do, we need to manage the balance expectation between the creativity, realistic level, and also the imagination. So we need to take a balance between these three.
That's true.
Correct.
Okay. In your can you describe your typical workday and your responsibilities in the company?
Can. Basically, I'm currently oversee the whole execution from the sales, from the inquiry comes in, from the sales process, and also to the event confirm, how they execute to the end of the event. So our event company would be a little bit different with the others because we will separate the sales team and also the project team. So we let the person who good in communication, good in sales to do the frontliner. Yet sometimes people who can communicate very well might not really the people who can execute very detailed.
That's true.
Yes, there's two personalities. So that's why we have separate two departments. So after they confirm the sales, okay, they do the servicing, whatever. And then after that, they will pass the inquiry to the pass the confirm project to the supporting team, which is the project team. They will really do the detail work to make sure the event is meeting the client expectation to the end of the event day. So this is how we work. And then we also have a marketing team. So you will see a lot of activities and a lot of social media, TikTok posting from our website. Yeah, because we have our in-house marketing team, yet our in-house marketing team is also doing the digital marketing for the clients. And then there's another thing, we also have our HR department, finance department, creative team who do the designs and video production, as well as I think the video creative team as well. Yeah. So basically my daily task is actually mainly make sure all the departments are working good, and then also explore the relationship with clients, and also maintain the company quality. Yet I need to make sure, because we have our core values, we need to make sure our office environment is really maintained with our core values. So the people, actually the environment in our office is basically very we work as one team is very important. So we have really fun and energy, go all out, no square work. So that's all for our core value actually.
Okay, so basically your task is very high responsible, right? You have to elevate. It can be at, you need to make sure all the department must do their job, their task, to make sure the event can run smoothly, right?
Correct. Yeah, to meet the client expectation as well.
To meet the client expectation. Yeah.
Correct.
So for the event planning process, how do you approach the initial planning stage of an event? The planning stage, because basically some of the event might need stages for the event. For example, like birthday party, weddings also, and some of kind maybe dinners that award dinners. How do you approach the initial planning stage of the events?
Your questions is referring to before the event confirm or after the event confirm?
It can be put.
Okay, so maybe I start from the how the event comes in.
Yes.
How the inquiry comes in.
Sure.
So like I said earlier, we have our marketing team. Our marketing team is actually will do the job for the exposure, and then from the exposure we will receive a lots of inquiries because we do the marketing, we do the advertisement. And then after that, when the inquiries come in, our sales team will actually approach, sales team so-called the account team. Okay, account team will pick the inquiries and then approach them, giving the proposal, scheduling the presentation, giving the ideas, giving the advice, suggestion to the client. So when the client feel the knocks and also the connection with you, so we very emphasize on the maintaining of the relationship, make friends with your client, yet help your client.
Yes.
So we always offer help to our client, even at the end they not confirm with us, but at least we help them. So this is the front part. If the client confirm us, then we will pass to our project team with a kick-off meeting to introduce them. The account person will introduce project team with the client. So officially introduce, like, this is the project owner, PIC, who will be dedicated executing you throughout the event. And then of course we have second contact, so that when the client can't find the project PIC, they'll look for the assistant. So every project we do in pair. And then after that, we will communicate in the WhatsApp, email, throughout the preparation until the event day. So normally, if let's say the event is very a lot of things involved for a lot of parties, we will call a WIP every week with client. Internally, we will do the weekly in progress, but for the client, we will do the same one as well. So we will have the agenda, and then we will look at the timeline to manage whether we are running back from the timeline or we are actually on the timeline. So until the event day, all the expectation and the communication is there, at least. And then normally our client, I would say 90% of our client is very satisfied with our service after the event. So you will see a lot of testimonial, and also we will frequently post the testimonial video coming in. Yeah. And then we are actually more specialized in conference. So yeah, that's why a lot of our clients is actually from those public listed company, and also those corporates company. So our clientele is basically built from Bursa Malaysia.
Yes.
And then CIMB, and then even like SSM. We do a lot of financial and government-based company for their conference. Yeah, EPF like that.
So, in this planning, they must be tough, right? Because the customer, because you are specialized, maybe you more to conferences, so it will be more detailed, right? For the planning, for the maybe choose of the foods or the theme. So I think that's good, because we need build a good relationship within our client, because we need to give them what they want also, and we need to guide also what they need, because sometimes the client needs also maybe cannot be more generable.
Right.
So we can be maintaining the relationship within our customer is very important, because the customer maybe might want to be this company can feel me. I like to do my job, to do my conferences even with this company. So I can see why they have good feedbacks for your company, why they also give good feedback in your website also.
Yeah, true.
Okay. We move to the next question. What are the key steps in organizing a successful events for you?
A key step, I think we always want to fall back to our core value. We always want to deliver well. Wherever every design we create, or every steps, every suggestion we give, we must think from the client perspective.
Yes.
Imagine you are the client. What will you think if, let's say, you propose the same thing, you having the same service? Will you satisfied? If, let's say, yourself think you don't satisfied, then don't give that to your client. And then if, let's say, when you send this thing, you sure will gonna scold by your client, or maybe some raised up of unsatisfaction. So you don't do that. So everything we do, right, the key things we need to analyze very well. It's not think, but we need to analyze what is the best for each client, because their personality is different.
Yes.
The team is different. Event is the same thing, maybe the agenda almost the same, but with different person, they have different preference. So it's very subjective. There's no right or wrong sometimes, because you never know from the event line. And then fall back to our core value. And then we always telling internally, we must deliver the positive energy, fun and energy, and then we must giving the no square work. We never propose the same thing unless the client insists one that, but our proposal, we must have creative elements. So nowadays, we are practicing the ESG. And then, ESG is very important for the industry now, especially for our clientele, because due to the government rules, all of them must have the ESG elements for doing the events, especially for the public listed. So that's why our action is come from there. We need to adapt to the trend. Yeah.
Yes, because the trend might change, right? For the time, the trend is not steady. Yes.
Correct. You're right.
So basically, in your event, how do you manage the budget, the resources for an event, for the one of the events?
Okay, so basically, budget is a key point for the what client requested. So basically, normally all our clients, when we ask the budget, they sure don't have any idea, and then we need to come out from the way we talk, that's why our account team as a frontliner, the way they communicate with the client, you will foresee how much they can spend.
Yes.
So that one is the experience. And then you know that from their, maybe previously they done the same thing. So you see the skill and then you have some reference. If the client doing this for the first time, then definitely they will have the way you talk to them, you will foresee how much they can spend.
Yes.
And then from there, we will estimate pricing, a proposal for them. If let's say they feel like, oh, this is what I want, yet they will pay for it.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is how we manage the budget level. So we cannot know a fixed budget from the client most of the time, but we need to educate the client what is good for your event, what you need to spend if let's say your guest is this kind of level. Yeah. And then if you have media, you must do what kind of things so that you get more exposure, more better for your marketing in the future.
Oh. So for the resources, it's like if you manage an event, you need a lot of resources, right?
Correct.
For the resources, you will the new one resources, or you will sometimes you will use the previous resources that you have because sometimes the resources can be restored, can be used for the next events. Do you use like that, or you always build the new resources for your events types?
And understand. Normally, I would use the same resources I have, because but we will have few selections. We have a list of vendors in our database, and then that vendors is actually the vendors we work closely, because the relationship we have, right? Because event is very last minute, and then a lot of changes maybe during the day before event. So we need to have a very strong relationship, yet strong background of vendor to work with us. And then this is why doing the event, the network, and also the most valuable thing is actually the network and also the resources you have, because you know which one is good, which one is not good. You already filter because so many outside.
Okay.
Let's move to the event types. What types of events do you typically manage? For example, like weddings, corporate events, festivals, and so on.
Okay, so we are more specialized in conference. Of course, this is the first thing. The second thing, actually, we do awards, dinner, annual dinner. Yeah, awards dinner, annual dinner, launching, and then also opening ceremony, team building. So this is what we do, because our background is more towards like serving corporates needs. So that's why we don't do wedding and also those birthday party, because that one is more personalized service.
Yes.
Yeah. So we do mostly for the corporate. So usually who we deal, right? We deal with those corporate communication team, corporate marketing team, yeah, or regional branding team. So we normally deal with them. So that's why our event is you sometimes, most of our event, you will see a lot of government people coming in, those from the financial background, like Tengku minister, PM. So our VIP is mostly come from that direction, because we do corporate events.
Yes.
Oh, I see. It's more like you serve the business professionals and the
Correct.
government also. I see.
You're right.
Are there specific challenge or consideration for different types of events?
Okay. I think every event, we will face a challenge, to be honest.
Yes.
But then, I think the most important thing is how we overcome the challenge.
Yes.
I think we work closely with venue, and then when the venue work with us, right, they usually usually comes up like, why you all look so chill one? Yet my team is look so stressed. But the things we let them know is because we already stressed, we actually stress, but to do event, we need to make fun during maybe when you have time.
Yeah.
But when we are work, actually we're also very stressed. Just that we must use alternate way to make sure we always like think positively. Every challenge you meet, right, is actually the experience and also the education, free education from clients. So why not? So this is how the things you experience here in the event automatically will apply to how you manage things in your personal life. So it's a life study. It's not like a paper study anymore, because what you do, how you do decision, how you analyze, then you will do the same thing to your life as well. So I think all the challenge event line surely got, but I think that's how you think about the challenge, how you take the challenge. So that is why I think most of the event person, right, they will tend to be more positive, and then they will tend to work under the stress level.
Your team is can think positive and can figure out the solution. So will not just their can.
Yeah, correct.
Before that, can you share your the latest one, even maybe you have managed the previous one?
I think the most recent one, let me see my calendar. I think the most recent one is Bursa Malaysia.
Malaysia.
They just launched another, yeah, that one is launching, and then they launch a gold trading. Okay, this is another platform for them to work with the China side for the investment plan for the gold trading. Okay, so for this event, right, we actually do in the Menara Bursa, so the Bursa building. And then I think from this experience, Bursa has worked with us many events, but for different team. So for this division, this is our first time to work together with them. So there is a lot of things we're not sure how is the expectation. So this is where the challenge come in. We need to make sure we give the suggestion always, analyze what they do. We cannot say like, I want this, and then we just follow. That's why they hire us, because they need advice, they need our expertise, and then they are not looking for a follower, executor. They are looking for a solution. And then so that's why although sometimes client insist want to have, for example, they insist want to use very slow music for the launching video. They say boss already agree everything, but we said cannot means cannot. If I don't advise you now, you surely will raise up the issue during the event or before the rehearsal or during the rehearsal. You'll ask like we foresee the future things going to happen. So we need to stand firm when this is our profession. Like you go to see a doctor. Doctor tell you are having fever, but you say no, I'm not having fever. I don't want to eat the medicine. But doctor will insist you to eat, else you don't come to see me. So that is the same thing how we do, because this is our experience, this is our profession. We do event every day, but this client maybe do event one time off only. So we need to let them know you wouldn't get the impact, what you want to achieve at the end of the day. We will throw the question like this, so the client will reflect and think, oh yeah, I actually don't want my event to be like that. You cannot insist like, you must do this, you must do this, you must do this, but without giving the analyzation and also the scenario. So this is how we communicate for the part where we have conflict sometimes. Yeah, but the challenge always come in when client wants something different, client asking for something different, then how you want to communicate, how you want to make sure client get what they want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Next question is, how do you collaborate with your team and clients during the planning and execution of events? I think like you already elaborate that. So okay, next is, how do you handle communication and coordination with vendors and service providers?
Okay. So normally, right, we don't only talk about work. We will talk about the personal life. We will share the good thing. We will share because at the end of the day, we work happily because we want to find like satisfaction in the same line.
Yeah.
So during the stress maybe during stress about the rehearsal all that, so we will talk. Sometimes we will talk very firm. Sometimes you might feel like, wow, why she talk like that one to me? But actually all the hard feeling will gone after the rehearsal. And then because why? Because we always like after that we will make jokes with each other. We will go whenever there's good thing, I will share with them. It's not only limit to work level. Wherever my client asks me to like enjoy the buffet, I will ask all my team together as well. So because we work as one team, so it's not good like you go alone, but you leave your team over there because all of them are same level. It's not like you are manager, you are director, then you can experience a good thing. But actually everyone deserve the same treatment. So this is how we treat our own colleagues and also our suppliers. We don't treat them like maybe you are a foreigner workers, but we don't treat you as foreigner workers because you are working. I only see the result. If let's say your result is good, then I will maintain the same level, same treatment for all the people because they are human. Everyone is a human. Yeah. So this is how we maintain our relationship with all the hoteliers, all the suppliers we have.
So I see like even with the outsiders or even the new team that you are working, you treat them equally as the human being. So I see. So what qualities or skills are important for an event manager to work effectively with others?
Okay. I think the first thing first before comes to event line, I think the stress level you can handle. And then whether you have to ask yourself, you like changes or not? You like challenges or not? Can you work under the stress level? But I think most of the people cannot imagine how is the stress level going to be. But the most common question would be, do you like changes? Do you like the challenges? Do you like to are you an extrovert person? Yeah. So I think these three questions is the main thing before you comes to event line.
Sure.
Yeah. One more thing. A lot of people thought that event is always go out on site, no need to stay in office. But to be honest, no need to stay in office is only during the rehearsal and event day and meetings. But we need to do all the preparation. All the preparation, a good event manager normally is very good in paperwork. They can do a lot of paperwork, very detailed, meeting minutes, changes, the keep tracking on the weekly progress, timeline. A good manager will have all this information. Yeah, so that involves the paperwork as well. So because most of the people thought that event is about on-site, no need to work in the office, but yet the perception is wrong actually. Yeah.
So it is like you need to overcome the stress level. If not, you're not running the event smoothly.
Correct. Stress level and also good preparation.
Good preparation and planning.
Okay. I also agree with you because there's no word we no stress, right? Because
Mm,
sometimes we study, we can be stressed. How can we can work with no stress, right? Okay.
correct.
Yeah. So in your company, do you have any you have a staff, right, in the company? Usually, if you can see, how do you maintain your relationship with your staff, with your friends in the company? Do you have any annual dinners among your staff in company? Do you have event, right? Maybe a family day, maybe like that. Do you have any
Yeah.
type of that?
Yes, actually, okay, because our office we have our in-house marketing team,
Uh,
and then we have our HR as well. So we normally will frequently do some small activities.
mm, yes.
Okay, in our office, right? If let's say they have no event,
Mm.
there's people stay in the office. Normally, by four something, they will gather at the pantry, and then they will cook some food
Oh,
themselves, and then they will enjoy together. Yeah.
oh,
So whoever want to eat, they will ask everybody, hey, want to eat or not?
uh,
So this is daily. But
yeah.
then for the bonding, right? Like every quarter we will have at least one bonding, which is we will go all the whole office will go together for a hotel or any outdoor. We will do the brainstorm for the next quarter, what we want to do. And then we will continue with the fun facts after that. Yeah. But actually for our company, right, bonding is frequently happen because after we go to the event, after the event done, we will go to have some meals outside,
Mm,
or
yes.
we will enjoy the food after the event, or yet we will have some every department we have the bonding session as well. So every month internal department they will do like games, they will
Mm,
go to the breakout room, something like that. So for our company it's very frequent to have the activities like this. For
yeah.
example, like today they will have, because I'm not sure whether you know the Solstice festival for the Chinese.
Oh, no,
And
no.
then so the December we have one Solstice, so we will eat something like the mochi cooked
Ah,
in the ginger soup. And
oh,
then so but our company we have multiracials as well, but we all cook or eat together one. So this is how our marketing effort. And also actually last month we just collaborate with uh, cloth care, so-called the industry. Then we actually recycle all the old clothes, and then we will collect from our clients, our suppliers, and then we will donate the cloth to the organization, and then the organization actually will repurpose it to become like door gift for event, card
oh,
holder. Yeah, so
that's
this
good.
is this is the action we do for the ESG.
Ah,
Mm,
yeah,
mm, yeah.
good because the relationship also between the staff, between your maybe even manager, is very important to maintain a good working at the end, right? Okay.
Mm,
For the event challenges and problem, I think you have been mentioned about it before because sometimes example of challenging situation for the supplier maybe. Can you
yeah,
share one more example of challenging situation you we encountered during an event and how you resolve it? Maybe you have problem with your suppliers, with the vendors, like maybe late
yeah,
to send your
yeah, correct. So, I think I've met before
mm,
the supplier who we work for first time,
ah,
and then for the new service, but he cannot deliver what I expecting on the timeline.
ah,
So immediately we will go to source for the alternate one,
oh,
or we will tell client the solution, the current solution we cannot proceed. We will replace with another solution, but we cannot tell client that our supplier has problem,
yes,
our
yes,
supplier has issue. We
mm,
will tell in another way based on the situation. Like the way of we communicate has to be like we want to give you the best.
mm,
Yet this is not the best. We have another one better than this. So this is how we communicate with client. And then for the supplier wise, we will need to find another alternate. So normally when we survey for supplier, right, we will survey a few. Then we choose the best one we think good to work with. So if let's say got any issue, I actually still got a backup 2, 3, 4 like
Yes.
that. Although maybe we not select them because of the price, maybe because of the responsive level, but yet if they can deliver, then why not?
What are some common challenges that event manager might face, and how do you address them?
I think common challenges is the changes, but then I think this one for every event also the same. Just that we need to have enough analyzation. We need to have enough resources to accommodate with the changes.
Okay, sure. So we move to the trend and innovation. What are the trends or innovation are shaping the event management industry? The new trend right now, maybe.
So like I mentioned earlier, the new trend this next year would be the ESG. So everything, every small effort we do, we will relate back to the ESG, like food waste. So after the event, we will engage an organization to collect all the foods to the maybe the yatim piatu rumah or the orang tua, like that. So actually the hotel food is very wasted. If let's say they just, especially they order buffet, usually it will be wasted one, so they will just throw away. We might as well we ask the organization to tapao, to take, and then they will give it to the people who need that. And then also another thing is we create our own virtual event platform. If you know, because I think all of us experience the MCO, we only can stay at home. We cannot do event, so we create a virtual environment, a virtual space for my client to continue connect with their prospect. So this is what we do accommodate to the trend.
So how do you stay updated with the latest development in event planning and design? Because maybe there are some new design you need to adapt.
Yep, correct. So in the event daily, right, we always encourage each other to do the research. Even the social media, Facebook, everything, TikTok, you will see the posting. From the KOL posting, you will see the ideas. Maybe it's not exactly same ideas with them, but from there you'll get a lot of inspiration.
So can you share your latest theme event design, like maybe gala dinner or Bollywood dinner? Do you have any?
I think the latest one would be the design for the HRDC, the Sumber Manusia Malaysia. So the Ministry of Sumber Manusia. So we create the stage, and then there's no team because they are doing the conference. So but the concept they want is actually minimalist, clean, yet the large screen plus the branding. So this is how we do for them. And then talking about the branding, a lot of I would say every of our event we have brandings emphasized in every details. So from the moment the guests step into the hotel, we have the logos, even from the buffet line, from the food, to the ballroom. So they can take picture everywhere. They can post to social media with the brandings.
That's good. Can you share in a week? Do you have how many events do you manage in a week or maybe in a month? How many events?
By actually our monthly, right, we easily have about 10 to 15 event monthly. And then so average, like every week we might have maybe 3 to 4.
3 to 4.
3 to 5, yeah, around there. Yeah, so averagely every week we also have event one.
Okay. Sure. Min?
What advice would you give to someone looking to pursue a career in event management?
I think I would advise firstly, you must think properly whether you really ready for the event line. Because I know, like I said earlier, the most of the people thought that event is only on site. And then when they come in only, they realize I have to do a lot of preparation. And then the second thing is the passion. The passion to overcome the challenges, the passion to overcome the changes, the passion to create the achievement at the end of the event. So why if you ask every event personnel, you will realize the same thing they thought. They thought is the passion, and then they always tell you, I really feel very satisfied when my client praise the event. So that is the sense of achievement every event personnel will achieve. And then also you really need to goes with the flow. You cannot be too stubborn. You must accept. You must be open-minded. You must be acceptance, and then you must be analytical. And then only you can suggest everything. You can absorb anything from the client. So you always have to come out from the box. You cannot trap yourself inside. So this is when there's new incomers, I will tell them whether are you ready for the challenge as in the changes for the very last minute. I need to pre-frame them. Yeah, I won't treat them the sweet at the beginning because they need to know what they will overcome. They need to foresee.
Yes. Sure.
So you just like the first thing is you need to have the passion. If not, do it sincerely.
Correct. You won't last long.
You won't last.
Correct.
Other specific skills or qualities that are essential for success in this field?
I think the key point is how you think. How is your mindset? Because our mindset always must be correct. We must always come out a solution, suggestion. You can see every event personnel always go out when my client requests or I want the branding to be there. A good event personnel will find many ways to make sure the request done. It's not like telling client, I cannot do that. But we will do, okay, I try. Sometimes client might tembak you back, no, I don't want to try, I want it. So that's why this is the semangat that every event personnel will have. They will die do it. They will die find the solution. Unless if really cannot, we will have another solution to suggest back to client. We wouldn't tell client cannot, then no solution. So always think from the perspective what you want to achieve. If let's say you are the client, you will be disappointed if I tell you this way, then you don't tell. Yeah, so always put yourself in other people's shoes.
Yes.
Let's remove the memorable moments. Can you share a particularly memorable or rewarding experience from your career as an event field manager?
Yeah, okay. I think the most memorable event in my event line is the event I've been handled for 1 year for the preparation. This event is special. They do it 5 years one time because this is an anniversary, 50th anniversary. And then the last round was 5 years ago, which is 45. And then actually we managed the event from December until the next year, November. This event, because they do a lot of things throughout the year. So in conjunction with 50 years anniversary, we will create a tagline. We will create a series of activities. For example, the 50 years, their tagline is challenge the new heights together. So when we think about because the boss want to jump a few level for the revenue. So we have to think when new heights, people will think about the mountain. So that's why we propose the the activity to comes with the expertise, the celebrity expertise with the boss to go to the Mount Everest. So this is the challenge the new heights. And then before the challenge the new heights, they have to do a lot of things like CSR. They were launching for this program. They will do the coffee table book because of the 50th anniversary. And then a lot of things we do until the actual event we want to do, that is on November already. That one is special because they want to do it like a concert. So we actually hired overseas artists, entertainers to come for the event. So the feedback we got from every guest, right? They always say, I must come to this dinner. It's always different. And then also the client at the end of the day is very satisfied. Of course, during the communication, we have up and downs with this client. So that is my most memorable. I suffer a lot from this event, but yet I learn a lot more than what I can learn from other events. So I take this as an opportunity. Yeah.
So it's like your team is having your own uniqueness that can satisfy the customers and the clients.
Correct.
So what
Correct.
events do you find most fulfilling to plan and execute?
I think you mean the most satisfied.
Yeah.
I think is fall back to the same event. Yeah. Correct.
Because it feels like so happy and glad that the customer is very satisfied with your work and they
Correct.
choose your team instead of other competitors.
Correct.
So for the personal insight, what do you personally find most enjoyable or rewarding about being an event manager?
Most enjoy, I think I still staying in this line because I like I have the passion. I like the challenges. I like the changes. Yeah. I like the changes because I won't doing the same thing every day. And then I can meet a lot of people with different background, yet they are giving me the inputs. Their thought, their mindset is very different. So I can learn from them. I can know what is their industry doing from the outsider view. So I have a lot of different knowledge about, for example, I'm doing event, but I know about the financial. I know how a company will go to the listing. I know how the company working at the back end, how many teams like that. Although I'm not working at that industry, but I know how their work way. Yeah. So there's a different knowledge, and then of course the changes I encounter, right, will makes me upgrading myself, my mindset. Yeah, the personal growth.
There are personal story or insight you like to share about your experience in the field. That maybe
Field.
yes.
Field experience, I think okay, I would say the most fresh in mind would be during the MCO. We depend a lot of the internet, the technical issue. So what I always encounter is the internet issue. Yet the client wouldn't understand because that time everybody is still new, and then we encounter a lot of IT issue from that. That one consider as a failure in my event industry. But although I can't control anything, but I think that is why I feel that's why I tell you this is my failure, because I can't control the things to be happen. When the thing you can't control, right, you don't feel secure. Yeah. So that is why this is my biggest failure in my event industry. The technical issue, I would say.
Yes, because like we can control the internet connection, right?
Yeah, we really can't. Yeah. So loss mean loss. Yeah.
So based on what you shared just now, I can see that you have created an amazing event that might give a really satisfied, that might give the client satisfied on your company, on your teams. I think that
Yeah.
maybe, oh, what it, because I have choose your company.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Maybe
and
you can drop your resume to
yeah,
me.
yeah, and I see
Yeah.
also you are so passionate, you are so creative, and also you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, after all the stories and experiences you have told us, I feel like I'm more into the event. I feel like
Mhm.
I want to try to pursue in the event management after I have graduated. So
Sure.
interesting work with
Yeah.
a lot of people. You need to meet a lot of people. Not only you work in the office, but also you meet the clients outside the office. And yeah, I
Correct.
think like
Yeah, we can with
I don't
network
have an
right
event.
from the
It's
other
really
people,
fun.
then get to know the corporate people, the business people. It's, I think it's give a benefit for ourselves also in this company, right?
Right. Because at the end of the day, what you earn is for yourself. Even you don't work for industry, even industry after that, you will still get the takeaway for your
Yeah.
mindset. It's not only the work knowledge, it's your mindset is whereby it will use for your whole life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think feel free to drop me the resume if let's say you are interested or any friend that you want to come for internship, just let me know and then we can keep in touch for that because we always welcome the new blood, welcome the good people, we always welcome the talents. Yeah. Mm.
Sure, we can try later.
Yeah. Spread the word as well to your classmate, whoever. We have marketing department with creative team, we have HR, we have finance. So just come to us. Yeah. Mm.
Yes, maybe the either we can work in your company.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I see we are running out of time. It only 3 minutes more. And thank
Mm.
you for your cooperation because you accept our interview sessions.
No worries. I've been a student before. I know the pain.
Ah,
Yes, I
Yeah.
really appreciate so much your time and your efforts to explain to us. This is
No
important
worries.
for us. Thank you so much.
yes,
No worries.
you give me more knowledge about the event industry, and you make me feel like, oh, I want jump to event. I want jump to
Very
event.
good.
Yes.
Very
Because
good. So you
yeah,
can start
I'm
thinking
so
now.
happy. I'm so happy to what you just share right now. I think it's so relatable, and I can see you are so happy with your working with your department, with your team. I can see
Yeah,
in your
yeah. That's
face.
why I'm still here today. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you survived.
Mm. Yeah.
So
Okay. So we keep in touch and then anything just text me.
okay. I will
Thank
save
you,
your
Yes. Yeah, thank you, Yasmin. Thank you, Fida.
okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm sure if I
Okay.
want to into your company, I will keep in touch with you.
Sure,
So
sure.
much again.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
the experience.
Have a great day. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay. Okay, ke recording.
Okay lah, okay, I continue.
Okay.
Kita tengok ni try send lah.
Send link je lah kan dengan fee. Nanti kita post kan.
Ya.
Post dekat YouTube kan. Nak habis lah tengok. Betul-betul kedua guys. Tapi best lah. Tapi best kan dia.
Dia macam okey je layan kita.
Lepas dia pun kata dia pun budak tourism, dia kata sebelum ni kan. Kira okey lah, dia faham kita punya desperate nak cari orang tu kan.